All right, it's time to do another Asylum film from the Sci-Fi Channel. I'm going to be talking about Three-Headed Shark Attack. It was released July 30th, 2015. It was directed by Christopher Olin Ray, who also did the one that came before this, Two-Headed Shark Attack, and Mega Shark vs. Crocosaurus, to name a few. He's done quite a few of them. He's also done Mega Shark vs. Colossus, I think it is, and a whole pile of other TV silly films. So, yeah, so Three-Headed Shark Attack. It's about these group of scientists. There's like six of them, and they work for this small independent company that managed to breed and let loose this three-headed shark. So, um, yeah, so they have to go and find it. Now, these people are really stupid. There's poor character build up in this film. Obviously, the acting's atrocious. It's a Sci-Fi Channel film. It's an asylum film. What do you expect? Um, and yeah, there is some amusing parts in it though. And so when they leave the research base, they're like, "Oh, let's hop on this boat to go out there," and then they like, "Oh, let's just swim over to that boat and help them out, move to keep the story move along." So what they do, they swim one at a time, and you got to watch every single one of them swim one at a time, and then they eventually meet up with these hunters to help them. So yeah, there's a lot of pointless dialogue between that I just didn't bother mentioning, and so yeah, let's keep moving on though. So they meet these two hunters. One's Rob Van Dam, an old wrestler in WWE. I haven't watched wrestling in like 10 years or so. So who knows if he's still a wrestler? I don't think he's an actor anymore, anyways. But yeah, he doesn't really have a big role in this, anyways. And it has Danny Trio, I think his name is, the guy who plays the uncle in Spy Kids. Yeah, that guy, the one who's in like half of the low budget films that you see these days. He has a pretty badass part in this later on, but we'll get to that later on. So yeah, they meet up and then they go and then they see this cruise ship, which is more like an old school paddle boat that's sinking that people are partying on, and they go to help with some of the most pointless scenes. And of course, so they have to swim to it. There's a couple death scenes that are okay, cliche type things. Yeah, but at least the shark CGI in this, you can see texture and stuff. So overall, big step up from like the Land That Time Forgot. But this also came out 5 years later, so obviously they're gonna have a little bit better CGI. So continuing on with what goes on in the film, you so you basically have to follow these people, make the most dumb, pointless, point out the obvious junk in these films. So they go through the ballroom, they realize they have to go to another boat. So, but they have to get down off the roof, so they go down this ladder, and you have to watch every single one of them go down this ladder. And there's also some stupid almost fall scenes and stuff. And yeah, so pacing of this film's really slow. This now you see Danny Trio come and actually attack the shark while it's trying to attack them, cuts one of the heads off, which is sick, and then you see the origin of five-headed shark attack. So yeah, this film is pretty basic. And it was really cool seeing Danny Trio. So I think he kills the shark and then he dies and stuff. Sorry for ruining that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna spoil this now. So have fun with that. Um, so after that, it swims and has these two little tentacle heads, or three of them, sorry, in this one spot. So, but it's still three-headed shark attack. The film. So, yeah, and then they do some more swimming, and then they decide, oh, we'll be safer on land. It's only 1.5 mile and a half that way north. When you, if you look around, they're only they're like half a mile away from land if they go left or right, and instead they go straight. Really good decision making there, people. And yeah, so they go to land, and then they realize, oh, it survives on trash. It eats trash as well, and pollution and shit. So they end up cornering it and somehow take it. I don't really remember how they slay it, but it's not very memorable. So yeah, that's your basic rundown of Three-Headed Shark Attack. I watched this about a week ago, and I barely even remember it. So that shows you how great it is. I'll probably give it a 2 out of 5, just because there's some amusing, memorable scenes, and those long takes are hard to forget. So yeah, I'll link the trailer down below if you're interested. I wouldn't really bother watching this if I were you, but unless you want to see Danny Trejo be a badass for um, like 10 minutes, it's pretty good. And Rob Van Dam being boring and bland. Yeah, link to my Instagrams down below too. That I usually throw clips of all these silly movies I talk about on there that I'm watching that I'm going to do reviews on. See if you can guess what one I'm doing next. And yeah, so subscribe if you want to see more of these like this. If you want to see more Asylum junk films and hear my opinions on them. I never put film clips in these, so have fun. And then if you let me know if you've seen this in the comments down below. Also, if you have recommendations of future like TV movies, of Sci-Fi Channel movies, or whatever you want to hear my opinions on, comment those down below too. All right. Now, when you go swimming in the ocean, remember there's such thing as three-headed shark now.